Yesterday, 10th May 2025, yes, the Ghana Music Awards, Telecel Ghana Music Awards, it used to be Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, VGMA, now the TGMA, happened at the Accra International Conference Center Grand Arena. Yes, the 26th edition, which is the 2025 edition of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Yesterday, there were a whole lot of yawa. In fact, overall, it was successful. Overall, it was a very successful program. But there were some yawas that happened that I would want us to talk about on the channel. Later on, we will talk about the award scheme, things that went well and other. But this one is just about the disastrous things, some of the disastrous things that we saw. In fact, we were there. This is Lucas Trendz. Welcome back to another video on this channel. I don't know whether I should say welcome back to Alpha Hour Reactions or not, because I'm not in my Alpha Hour attack. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not. If you have not put your post notification bell on as well, I would plead with you to kindly consider putting your post notification bell on. Like the video and let us cook. So yes, we shall talk about the shabby dresses, the crazy dresses on the red carpet, and then there's an actual red carpet yawa that Charterhouse and the organizers did that. I mean, it didn't really make sense to me. Yes, we shall talk about that one. And then things that happened on the stage, some of the flawed performances and all that.
King Kiba, boys Kasaba de Degwa, flavor.
As I said in the intro, Kim Promise won the overall artist of the year last night, whilst Kim Paluta won the most popular song of the year at the 26th edition of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards. In fact, I knew Kim Promise would win it about 2 months ago. Immediately the nominations came out, I knew Kim Promise was going to win it. Because I've come to understand the Telecel Ghana Music Awards so well that I can really predict how sometimes and where some things would definitely go. So yes, personally, right now, I feel it is not about merit. We can actually predict where the award will go instead of where it is going. So yes, Kim Promise won the overall artist of the year. Kim Paluta won most popular song of the year. In fact, I think Kim Promise and Kim Paluta, they both won the most awards yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. They won 4 each. Stonebwoy also won some of the awards. But then, as I said in the intro, in this video, we will come talk about some yawa way happened for the Telecel Ghana Music Awards yesterday. I was there as of 8:30 p.m. In fact, yes, I got an invite for, VIP and red carpet. Shout outs to somebody. That person will they give me. I don't want to mention his name, but very big shout outs to him. So yes, I was there around 8:30 p.m. We entered. You know, they normally have the normal red carpet show that we normally go to each year. I entered there and that place was almost empty. Just a few people were there. So I made inquiries and I was reminded that yes, this year they were going to have a different red carpet which will be restricted by invite only, and that is where will be broadcasted on TV. So I actually struggled to find my way there, but finally I entered there and I was supposed to go with my videographer, but the bouncer said no. As far as my videographers did not, as far as my videographer did not get the invite from, it means it's not allowed. Only me are for enter. I will go hold camera, then things they shoot myself. Anyway, I entered there. I had a few interviews. I had an interview with Laura Joe and then a few other people. Konkonsa GH, I also had an interview with them and all that. But then one thing that shocked me most was the crowd inside there when I entered, because we were told that it's going to be restricted by invite only. So I expected it to be more organized as compared to the normal red carpet that they actually ran away from. I said that place has always been overcrowded, blah blah blah. Yesterday that place actually looked more decent as compared to the place that they said they have restricted. So what was the point? What was the point? If you say you are doing something, if it must be done, then it must be done well. If you want to have a more restricted, red carpet, you should do it well. Yesterday when I entered there, almost everyone who would have been at the other normal red carpet show was at the restricted one. Almost everyone was there. People who just came to pass by, the media, people with their camera. In fact, the place was, if they had done it at the other places, it would have even been better, because you couldn't even find your way out. The place was too choked. And that place was not as big as the normal red carpet that we know. It wasn't as big as the normal red carpet we know. So yes, I think the organizers can look into that and address the issue when it comes to the red carpet show restriction and stuff. It didn't actually work. Personally, I didn't see it working this year. So yes, let's now talk about what actually happened on the red carpet show. This guy over here, who invited this guy there? Who invited this guy here? I was actually surprised to see this guy over there, because what kind of dressing is this? Why would you dress like a pastor going for a crusade to attend a program like this? Ni shoe crowd and polish. When the shoe no. This guy no polish in shoe self. I think next time TGMA needs to look into things like that. No be everybody at all them for allow on the red carpet. No be everybody at all that they should allow to be attending their programs like this. I realized that he was being called Alpha Hour Reactor and things on Twitter and stuff. He was trending some time ago for that. But that does not give you the audacity to dress like an actual pastor going for a crusade to attend a program like this. Or polishing his shoe no crack better. You know polishing shoes of where he comes stand there say he did red carpet top. You could picture post down. You see that I think Telecel Ghana Music Awards needs to look into this very well. You know be everybody at all you for allow make them come the show. Who invited this guy there? He was being cooked on Twitter yesterday. What kind of dressing is this? Was I yellow? As for your MTNCU. Was yellow to say the MTNCU? Who allowed him there? With a beg, next year make no invite people like that for them. We know they want people like that for them. Now, another person that caught my attention was Tulenke. Tulenke cover a mat.
The respect and the accolades, lamping on the island, watching cast away. I deserve it all for every good nigga that passed away.
I should have confronted Tulenke to ask him why he had done that, but at that moment he wasn't willing to talk. Nobody knew why Tulenke had taped his mouth. He wasn't saying anything. Red carpet, we shall have Tulenke go do this. Tulenke is the first person to win an award and not say a single word.
The respect and the accolades, lamping on the island, watching cast away. I deserve it all for every good nigga that passed away.
He won an award and not say a single word. I think it was Hip Life Song of the Year. He featured Beat Strap on. I mean, bruh, that's alright, well, the do it, I want try she say I be bomb me too. I like your bomb. There were people who bashed Tulenke on social media that this is not right. You cannot win an award and go and stand there and not talk. But after now, nobody knows why Tulenke did that. I think at that moment, he wasn't ready to talk. So the next time we meet Tulenke, we ask Tulenke why he taped his mouth like a kidnapped person and refused to talk.
The respect and the accolades, lamping on the island, watching cast away. I deserve it all for every good nigga that passed away.
The next person that caught my attention was Ochame Kwame.
I can follow. Inspiration in Africa. When him say, "Yen the BBC abel biase, yen the Trendz biase say ya tenasia, yen kontopa, say the new gold tenasia, yen the mass abel biase, yen the chemistry abel biase. But you Africa, it's another thing that say you don't. Yes, it is all looking. A brother Africa, a friend, North Africa, chemistry na the
Ochame Kwame actually dressed like in Pharaoh. As they enter the red carpet side, then people they threw Ghana King Pharaoh from AliExpress. Anyway, this one I don't really have much yawa to say about it. I think it is his style and it was beautiful. He didn't do it badly, it was beautiful. Like, whilst others are complaining on social media, I mean, I personally admired what Ochame Kwame did there. So it was beautiful, very, very beautiful. Another person that trended so much was this guy. Hey, sorry, this. If a girl or woman or guy, because I don't understand. When I saw him first at the red carpet, I looked at him over and over. I was like, no, who is this person? Personally, I don't see him before. If you know him, oh sorry, why am I even referring him to him? He is a she, right? I don't know, but he's a woman. Like, I don't know him. I don't know her. If you know who she is, kindly drop it in the comment section. But then I saw her and I was like, hey. I don't know whether he is a male or a female, but I personally feel he's one of those people. You know the people I'm talking about. I personally feel he's one of those people. Yesterday, there was even a time he was being embarrassed. Why do I keep on using he for the girl? Anyway, if you know who he is, if you know who she is, who he or she is, drop it in the comment section. Now, look at this one.
You see, this is what I've been talking about. I was supposed to be on the red carpet. I got there, and the lady told me that I don't look like a Ghanaian. So she's not going to allow me to make an interview. This is crazy. I preach about never judge a book by its cover. Oh, as somebody I make a know. Oh, I was a Ghana for you. Just had you know. Me say Ghana ni na me say wine. Me say Ghana ni na me say wine. Oh, for my nyadi. Obia me say me red carpet. Oh man for red carpet. Almost see me look different. Me Ghana. Me Ghana na China make am. Charlie, where do I in service?
We meaning say oye apocalypto, say 30 angel, and our got Thomas what they kakraka, they are showing. Oh God, Ghana. Yesterday when I saw him in America, I was just looking at him like this. Like this, like that. Oh nah, come on. Yes, even though like it's not good to restrict some people, but Charlie, things like this, you never go see them for any part of the world. Yeah, best I know, man. This one I don't want to talk much about them. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Meaning so a 30 ninjas apocalyptos. Oh God. Hey. Now into the auditorium for the main show. When Team Eternity won an award for Defe, there was this lady who was standing by the people receiving the awards. I don't know who invited her. I don't know who she is. She apparently had no idea of what was happening there.
Shadi. Mommy, wait. Me says it. Who is she?
Thank you so much. Of course, Team Eternity.
Yeah, award. And there be Mukodi Banku. She apparently had no idea what was happening there. I don't know who she is, but it looks like she didn't even know where she was. Now, apart from Stonebwoy's performance, and I think Daughters of Glorious Jesus, Kimpaluta also tried a little, but I think the performances yesterday were not good. The performances yesterday as compared to what happened. Last day, I enjoyed myself so much with the performance. Yesterday, it was only Stonebwoy, Mami Tiwa, the Yaosapon woman, Mami Tiwa, and then Daughters of Glorious Jesus. Nothing else was interesting over there. Before Familia came to perform, they announced that Familia is coming. We sat down close to 50 hours. Now Familia stations of the cross down was Familia perform or the cross at Tunechi to host Familia and Casa. I don't know what was happening, whether his mic was not on or whatever happened. I don't want to blame Familia for it. But that was something that shouldn't be happening in 2025. Another thing happened again, Kweku Smoke. Kweku Smoke, yesterday Kweku Smoke did well, carried lots of awards. I expected him to come and receive his awards, but this is the first time he's getting such much recognition as a musician in Ghana. And a lot going on backstage, Oh, Charlie, I want to me and prepare for performances. So the better be time about Bejo Awards. It's a lot going on backstage, now. Look at what Kweku Smoke came to do on stage again. My man, so can we hear preparations do what saying? Me, I could have gone to perform his songs. Me too, so and one year born made me to do actually. That is all. What was the too much preparations on that prevented him from coming to stage to receive his awards? The beginning of his performances of Kweku Smoke are not very, very bad. Like, these are things that shouldn't be happening in 2025. As I said, only Stonebwoy, Daughters of Glorious Jesus, Mami Tiwa, and then what Adina and Co came to do for, was it Osibisa? Those were the only interesting performances that happened. I personally wanted to enjoy Familia so much, as well as Kweku Smoke. I didn't get it. So yes, we can do better when it comes to that. But then overall, the program was quite successful. I think we are also improving on the stage craft. Even though yesterday there were a lot of people on the stage. The stage is too big. You understand? There were a lot of things that were happening on the stage that people could not see. Because like the stage is too big. Some people will be in one corner doing certain things, terming it as stagecraft. But if you are watching on TV or you are seeing the auditorium, you know will see that. Even I saw some of them because I was at the auditorium and my eyes were focused on several places. Anyway, drop your thoughts in the comment section. How did you see it? Did you expect someone to win an award that the person did not win? This is Lucas. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'm out. Bye-bye.